morning, guys. So today is the day we get to go hopefully see snow monkeys. So it's just a wild snow monkey park, which I appreciate. It's not a zoo, but it means that you're not guaranteed to see monkeys because it's depending on them if they're going to come down from the mountain to go to the hot spring or not. Like, they have free will. So we're gonna go and give it a try. I'm hoping they might be there this morning. We definitely did get some like sleet last night because you can see like on top of the mountains it's a little white. However, the sun is out, so it's gonna start warming up soon. So we'll see. I don't know. But we did get up earlier than I was expecting. Today we could actually sleep until 8. But our bodies still decided to get up at like 6:50, so we're gonna run to the train station real fast because last night I tried to buy a ticket to go to the snow monkey park and she said you can only buy the day of. So we're gonna run over there and see if we can get a ticket for the first train or the first bus out, because I think the earlier in the morning the better chance of us seeing them. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get dressed and then go to the train station. See, you can kind of see snow. That's so much fun. It's actually snowing. Oh my goodness, that's so exciting. I always say if it's gonna be this cold, it might as well snow, and it's snowing. And it's not even, it doesn't even really feel that cold actually, which is kind of strange. But hopefully it's gonna be cold at the snow monkey park. Okay, so really confused now because the website I've been looking at for bus tickets, oh my goodness, it's so bright. It says you can buy an express bus ticket that goes straight to the monkey park, you know, like public stops, and you can even do a set type thing where like you buy a ticket and it takes you there and you get a bus ticket back and an entrance to the park. So that's what I thought I was buying a ticket for, but I don't think the vending machines inside the train station, that's what that's for. I think that's for a different bus because it's only charging me $3,000 and the whole like group thing is $6,000. So, but there's nowhere online to buy tickets. It says you just buy tickets when you get on the bus, but there's nobody to ask. Like I asked a guy and he said just buy it from the vending machine, but I think he's got to say that. Okay, so I found the line for the bus. The guy said he bought his tickets from another ticket spot, so we're gonna go try to find that right now. I'm still confused because online it says you don't have to pre-purchase a ticket, you just buy the ticket directly from the bus driver. I really want to get on the express because the local one makes so many stops. I don't want to make so many stops, you know? I want to get there. But we'll see. Okay, I'm glad I did that. And so I went to the bus station, asked the guy, he pointed me to another station, which was the correct one. The one upstairs was trying to rip you off. Glad I did not do that. However, the website needs to be updated because you do have to buy a ticket. You can't just do it on the bus. So that must be an old website. So anyways, we've got about 20 minutes, so we're gonna run back upstairs. I saw a coffee shop. I'm gonna grab a coffee maybe. Yeah, and then wait in line for the bus to go see snow monkeys. Okay, I actually went into a new store that I've never been in before. And I had this beans and roaster latte. Silky milk and relaxing sweetness. It's actually really good. Probably the best like store-bought coffee I've had since I've been here. And it's snowing again. I really hope we're going towards the snow and not away, because like this is where the snow is blowing from. but this way is like really sunny. So I hope the snow monkey park is where it's snowing. So that would be sweet. We made it. And the Lord's just so good. Like, I was not expecting this. I was expecting high 30s, sunny, and the Lord heard what I needed today, which was snow. It was awesome. Like, I didn't even ask for it, but He still provided. Like, I'm so undeserving, but the Lord's always so good. Anyways, just really thankful right now, but we've got about a 10-minute walk up the mountain. Probably should have boots on because my feet are gonna get soaked, but it's gonna be okay. I'd rather it be snowing and cold and my feet being soaked for it to be this pretty. So let's walk and not slip. So I don't know what I was thinking this morning when I left my luggage at the hotel. I kept my book bag on my back when I gave it to the guy. I don't know why, because I did not need this big old backpack all day. Like, it's got my Kindle in it, it's got chargers, sound machine, all types of stuff in it. I'm like, why did I bring this? I obviously was not thinking this morning, but whatever. It's okay. Hopefully that stuff's not getting wet. And it's just making my hike a little bit more challenging, but it's okay. I need a good workout, and I'm telling myself this is preparing me for the Camino, hiking with a backpack. And it's definitely a lot more than 10 minutes. We've been hiking for maybe 30 minutes now and still haven't made it, so I don't exactly know how long this hike is, but the view is breathtaking. Look at that. So, not complaining. We've got a nice little view, hike, snow. All we need now is some snow monkeys. But my back is getting a little tired from the backpack. Heavy backpack. It's got to at least be 20 pounds maybe. So, anyways, onward and upward. I got that song stuck in my head by Forrest Frank that's like, I was down but now I'm up. Do, 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 do. This is God, this ain't no luck. Do, 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 do. I've been stuck in the mud. Do, 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 do. It's just very fitting for today. Especially because yesterday, with that tour I was on, we were at that shrine and the tour guide was teaching us about their religion in Japan and the shrines, and it's all a lot about wishing and luck and going to the shrine, you have to get throw a coin into this thing, and then bow twice. You have to clap to get the attention of the god and make a wish, and then bow, and it's very superstitious religion. A lot of luck and charms, lucky charms, that type stuff. I just felt really weird yesterday. Everybody else was doing it and I wasn't doing it, and she's like, oh, do you need a quarter? And I was like, no, I'm okay. Or not a quarter, a coin. I was like, no, I'm okay. I'm Christian, so I'll just watch, but I'm not going to participate. And she was like, oh, okay, no worries, whatever. But just felt really weird and heavy, and I was praying over it, over the people doing it, that type of stuff. So I don't know, Forrest Frank's song about it being God, and
it being God and not luck. And yesterday at Mount Fuji, like, they were like, oh, I wish for a clear day at Mount Fuji, and look, it's a clear day at work, like all this. And I was like, oh my goodness, like, it's so sad. Like, this is not luck, this is God. Like, he controls the weather, and I don't know. So this is God. This ain't no luck. Like, the Lord planned this, and I'm so thankful. So anyways, my arm's getting tired from holding my phone. So that's my Caroline's thought of the day. I'll see you at the monkeys. Also, I had the thought yesterday while all that was going on, like, I'm hoping the Lord used me as a vessel yesterday when all of that religious, superstitious practice was taking place, of me, like, standing out from the crowd and not participating and being different from the world. I'm hoping, maybe praying, that someone there took something away from that, and maybe a seed was planted with that, because they were, like, definitely watching me. Anytime we went through, like, one of the gates, you're supposed to bow, but I'm the only one that wouldn't bow, and, like, everybody would kind of just look at me. But it wasn't like I was being rude, it was just like I was different. I wasn't conforming to what everybody else was doing. So praying someone took something from that. But I don't know, you don't always see the fruit from the labor. So anyways, I think we're getting close. I'm seeing buildings,
like the workers,
and a lot more people, so we'll see. Never mind, we're not getting close. We're still walking. Oh, there's a monkey. I don't even think she knows there's a monkey beside her. That poor female was just, like, laying there on, like, a warm pipe, and the male came out of nowhere and she went running off. It was kind of sad. She's like, leave me alone. The feet are killing me. Chilling. That one is just slimming, boy. There's so many. Okay, we're heading back to where I left my backpack because my fingers are numb. So I'm gonna grab my hand warmers warm up a little bit, and then maybe do another loop and call it quits. We just stood there and watched them for, I don't know, a good while, maybe almost an hour. So might do it again, because I mean, we're here. That's a perfect day for it, so might as well enjoy it as long as we can, because we're in no rush today. We're just chilling. So we do have to go all the way back to Tokyo today though, so can't be here all day, but also want to soak it in while we're here. There's a monkey right here. She's like, I'm going inside. These hand warmers have been lifesavers this trip. They're electric hand warmers. They actually work really, really well. I was not expecting it. Probably better than the disposable ones. And then you just charge them up at night and they're ready to go the next day. Okay, we've regained feeling in our fingers. So we're gonna walk back real fast, hang out for a little bit again. I'm confused about the bus schedule on the way back, because one schedule says there's a bus at 12:15 back to Nagano, and then there's one at 1:50, I think. So I think I'm gonna try to catch the 12:15 if I can, but one schedule says there's one at 12:15 and one schedule says there's not one at 12:15. So I don't really know. I want to catch the 1:40, but I just don't think I have enough to do to 1:40, because it's only 11, so that's like 2 hours. So I'm gonna try to catch the 12:15, that way we can start heading back. So we're gonna go look at the monkeys for maybe another 15 minutes and then start heading back down. Okay, we are gonna start heading down now. We got about 50 minutes to make it to the bus, if there is one at 12:15. I'm giving myself a little bit extra wiggle room, about like 10 minutes as to coming up to go down, because it's really icy and slippery, and going up was a little bit easier, and going down is probably going to be a bit slower. Also, we passed a stand that was selling fresh hot apple pies, like, you know, like the pocket apple pies, like from McDonald's type thing, but homemade apparently. So gonna give ourselves a little bit more time also to stop and get one of those, hopefully, because I'm a little hungry. Oh my goodness, guys, what an awesome experience. Like, we could not have asked for better weather. Any more monkeys? It was so packed with monkeys. Just once in a lifetime thing to witness. It was really cool. And to see them in the wild and not in a zoo, it's just even better. So, very, very thankful for today. Also, my favorite part was watching the little baby monkeys, like little toddler monkeys, like actually swim in the hot spring. You know, like the teenagers and the adults were just like soaking in the bath, and the little babies were actually like under the water swimming. It was just funny, because that's exactly how humans are. Little babies would definitely be actually under the water trying to swim like a mermaid, while the adults would just be soaking it in. So I thought that was funny. Also, if you didn't see my Great Wall of China video, I gave a shout out to Miranda for making this sweet beanie. You should go check out her Facebook. But anyways, I wore my red Quicksilver beanie yesterday to Mount Fuji, and was not snowing, was not this cold, and my ears were freezing today we're at 30 degrees, snowing, and my ears have not been cold at all today. The only reason I had this up is for the snow because it was melting when I'd go indoors earlier. But
the temperature is slightly below freezing.
But anyways, even when the snow melted and it got all wet, my ears are still warm. So go check her out. Thank you again, Miranda. Appreciate it. My ears are nice and toasty. Okay, we got an apple pie from that store. It's warm, which is good. It was kind of expensive, $5. Almost didn't get it, but I was like, you know what? We said last night, we're gonna enjoy the food while we're here. Even though this is American, it's warm and we're gonna enjoy it. So good. This is so much fun. Like, I do not want to leave. I could stay here. Maybe go ski something, but we gotta go back, unfortunately. I've enjoyed the time here though. It's like a winter wonderland. It's awesome.
携帯電話の通話はご遠慮ください。車内は禁煙とさせていただいております。ご協力をお願いいたします。
Okay, we just got off the bus. Unfortunately, we're gonna miss the 120 train. I think that's what that couple is trying to catch right now because they sprinted off that bus and then out these stairs. So we cannot do that because we have to cross the street to go retrieve our luggage, and there's just no way we can run all the way there, all the way back. I mean, it's a possibility. I'm not saying we can't. I'm just not going to. So we have an hour to kill because the next one's at 2:20. So we're just gonna go ahead in train station, buy our tickets, head to the hotel, get our luggage, maybe get some lunch, and then we'll be heading to Tokyo at 2:20. And this is the Christmas market, and then we're going to eat down that street, so it worked out perfectly. But look at these mountains. Okay, Papa. Beautiful. We actually don't really have a whole lot of time now that I'm walking here. I just looked at the clock. It's 1:40. It's about a 10-minute walk to the restaurant, to the hotel. So I need to be leaving the restaurant by 2, get to the hotel by 2:10, get to the platform by 2:20. So we only have about 20 minutes to order and eat. Okay, so time just like really flies by. I don't know how we went from having an hour to go grab something to eat to now not even being able to eat. Like, I got to the restaurant, it looked so good. It smelled so good. Sat there for a couple minutes. Wasn't like, they were pretty busy, so like not a place that you can run in and run out. But a lot of Japanese restaurants, you can do that. You can sit down, order really fast, and then food's out in like 2 minutes. But they're a bit backed up, so I was sitting there, started calculating it, and I was like, I do not have time for this. It is currently 1:50. My train leaves at 2:20. I got a 10-minute walk back to the hotel, and then about a 5-minute walk from the hotel to the train station. So I was like, there's no way I can order, eat, pay within 10 minutes. So I just translated on my phone what just happened. Like, I don't have time anymore. So hopefully they didn't find that rude. Like, it wasn't being rude. I just somehow wasted an hour doing nothing. I don't know what happened. Like, we didn't do anything but go to the train station, grab a drink for 7-Eleven, dropped my bag off at the hotel, and then came here. Like, I don't know how that hour flew by so fast. So anyways, another breakfast-less, lunch-less day. So we'll just go out to dinner for we'll just go out to eat for dinner tonight. But I'm kind of bummed. I was so excited to try that place. But whatever. So we're heading back to the hotel now. Okay, we went into the Family Mart, tried a new drink. Kind of looks like Mountain Dew. Not exactly too sure what it is. Royal Jelly Lifeguard. Since 1986. Looks like Mountain Dew. And then we got 2 more of those like rice sushi cake things that we said we weren't eating anymore. One more time, we'll eat them for lunch. We got 2 different flavors that we hadn't tried. There's a green light that we're gonna try to make. There's a, I don't think we're gonna make it. There's a tuna mayonnaise flavor and a mystery flavor. Oh, we didn't make it. Darn. Yeah, the second one is a mystery. It didn't have English translation. So we'll just have a little surprise when we get on the train of what flavor that is. I do kind of feel bad because we are sitting in the middle seat and we're gonna be eating fish. But this is Japan. I think they're used to people eating fish beside them because it's like one of the main diets here is fish. So, anywho, on the way back to the hotel, we got about probably about like 20 minutes to get to the train. So I think we're doing pretty good. Definitely did not have time to eat. I'm glad we did not try to force that. Again, I don't know why, like every time I'm not in a rush, like I somehow end up being in a rush. Like we had an hour to eat lunch. How did we still not have time? Don't understand. There's a train station and there's our hotel. Nice little setup. Hotel Cortland. If you're ever in Nagano, it's like right across the street from the train station. Perfect. It's kind of crazy to think about. If I had stayed in Tokyo like I originally planned and done this as a day trip, I would, oh, I'm out of breath, sorry. I would just now be getting to the Snow Monkey Park. Isn't that crazy? Like, I mean, it probably is still really beautiful up there right now. So, don't necessarily know if I would have missed anything necessarily, but just thankful I did it this way, not the other way around, because then I'd be rushed up there to get back down before the last train leaves out of here. There you go. Okay, we made it back to Tokyo. I absolutely love riding on trains. I think I've said this before. It's so fun. It's just the process of getting from train to train. It's just a little stressful sometimes, but it's okay, we made it. So, thankfully everybody's been like really friendly and helpful. I did just have one kind of rude encounter with a woman security guard. That was my first woman security guard working. Keep tripping on my suitcase. And like, she still helped me, but like, she was pretty like military about it, you know. But other than that, everybody's been so friendly and helpful. So if you're ever lost in Japan, just ask someone. They're more than likely will help you. Even if they don't know English, they'll tell you yes or no that you're going in the right direction or not. So now we have the 15-minute walk to the hotel. So I really made a rookie mistake on that train ride. So in Japan, when you buy a ticket, you insert it into a slot. It goes through the machine and then it inserts on the other side of the gate. You don't just like tap your ticket. Well, I accidentally left my ticket on the other side of the gate. I just walked right past it. Okay, the ticket agent lady was super nice and just let me go through. But yeah, I'll try to get a video next time of me inserting a ticket so you can kind of see what it's like. But you just insert it and it slips through and then it pops up on the other side. But I just completely walked past it this time and left it in the gate. So It's probably another reason I should have bought the like IC card when I first got here, because you can just tap and go. You don't have to worry about tickets. But I never really got around to standing in line and purchasing one, so it's okay. We only have 3 more days now in Japan. That's kind of crazy, so no need to really buy one now. We've already made it this far without one. So now we're walking to Tokyo's Eiffel Tower. That's not what they call it though. I think it's just the Tokyo Tower. So heading there now. Okay, we made it to our first viewing point. There she is. Okay, a little history about the Japan Tower. It was built after World War II as like a symbol of, I don't think it was peace, I think maybe it was peace, I'm not too sure. But it was built after World War II, that's all I know. That's pretty much all I know about it. And it was modeled after the Eiffel Tower. However, Japan beat the Eiffel Tower by making it taller. And it was actually the tallest building up until, like the tallest building in the world up until a certain date. So that's all the information I got for you, but pretty cool. You can also go up in it, like you can the Eiffel Tower. So I'm debating on if I want to do that or not. I haven't decided. We'll see how much it is, and then we'll go from there. I think. Okay, we're just leaving dinner. That was so good. I think that was the best I've had so far since I've been here. Like best ramen, I think. Because I was wanting ramen because today's been so cold and the snow and everything. But then I also wanted dumplings because I haven't had dumplings yet, which technically those weren't dumplings, those were wontons. But still you get like the dumpling kind of texture. So I passed by that shop and it was wonton ramen. I was like, heck yeah. So we stopped in there. Really, really good. But I'm pretty sure this is like more of like a business district area because there's so many people getting off work and then coming down here to eat because there's a lot of restaurants. But I have not seen any tourists. I've just seen a lot of people in suits and ties and dress clothes. And it's a Friday night, so people are getting off and coming and hanging out. So as I was about to leave, a worker, like he just got off work, walked in and kind of like, you know, paused at the door. I was taken aback a little bit. I think because I was in there. I don't think they get a whole lot of tourists down there, I don't think. I just happened to like stumble upon it because it's not even on the map. Like I tried to pin it on the map and it's not like a spot. So I think I just found a secret spot and I pinned it on my map. But the guy that walked in was super nice. He noticed I was wearing topos in my shoes. He was like, "Topo?" I was like, "What?" He goes, "Topo?" And he pointed at my shoes and I was like, "Oh yeah." He goes, "Yeah, I have ultras." So his English was really good. And I asked him what his favorite restaurant was. And he goes, "Oh, I just kind of stay in this area, like no favorite." And I was like, "Okay." And then he asked me how my food was and I was like, "Really good." So anyways, I don't know if I should share the location or not to the public because the locals probably want it to stay local. That's why it's not like out there. But anywho, we're still walking to the Eiffel Tower now, or the Japan Tower. It's big. Definitely looks taller than the Eiffel Tower. I think it's because they went up higher at the top with the point. I think maybe that's what makes it taller. But yeah, definitely large and in charge. They were in charge for a little bit there with the tallest building. It's pretty. I've been in Japan for about a week, so I didn't know this, but you could come out here on this main deck for free. You had to pay to go all the way up. So I hear pickleball. I think they have pickleball courts up here. That is so much fun. I want to play pickleball. Where's all my Beulah youth at? Let's all come to Japan together and play pickleball on the Japan Tower. Would that be sweet? Look, it's Christmas. Hello, Santa. Okay, there's technically one more viewing spot we could go to, but it's kind of out the way at the train station. So, and then we also wanted to go through the park, so we would have had to go that way and then up and then turn around and come back and then go through the park to get to the train station. So we're gonna skip that viewing spot and we're just gonna go straight through the park. Go straight through the park and my boy just coughed right in my face. And go straight through the park and then go to the train station and then maybe stop at a store and get some dessert for tonight. I'm really addicted to dessert right now. I probably should start limiting my dessert intake, but it's okay. I like having dessert when I get to the hotel room because I normally go to the hotel room and I work on videos the rest of the night and posting videos and making videos. So it's nice to have a little snack while I work. Anyways, long story short, let's go through this park. Also, I met a girl named Juliet at the tower. I was trying to take a selfie and she was like, you want me to take a picture? I was like, no, I'm okay, I'm not very photogenic. And I was like, do you want me to take a picture for you? And she was like, no, I'm not photogenic either. And I was like, well, yeah, you are, you're beautiful, you know, whatever. So we started making conversation. And we started talking about this tower versus the Eiffel Tower. And I was like, I don't know, I think this one's a bit bigger than the Eiffel Tower. And she goes, no, I don't think it is. She's like, have you ever been to the Eiffel Tower? And she's from France. And I was like, yeah. And I was like, I'm assuming you have. She's like, yeah. And we were just talking about how they're both like, they're beautiful in their own way. I already knew the answer because I had already researched it, but she Googled it. She goes, oh yeah, they're pretty much the same. This one's only 2 meters taller. And I was like, yeah. But yeah, we were talking about how they're both beautiful in their own way. I mean, she said the Eiffel Tower will always have a piece of her heart, which is understandable since she's from France. But this one's also cool. And she said it's also cool how it's the color of their flag. And that is true. It's cool. I'm rambling. I'm gonna go now. Y'all, this is like really awkward, but I just got back to my hotel and I forgot my floor number. I went up to 8 and that was not the correct room, so we gotta go back down and see what floor we're actually on. If it wasn't 8, I'm thinking it's 9, but we're gonna just go ask instead of just keep trying on random doors. Okay, I was off. It was not 9, it was 4. Kind of close to 9. It looks almost the same, but I should have remembered that because 4 is my favorite number. So anyways, we're on the way to the room now. Something that is like largely mistranslated is pillow. in Japanese. So like, what's that noise? So like, if you know me, you know I like to sleep with a lot of pillows. I can't just do one pillow. Like I've got to have like one in the middle and then two on my sides for my back. Like I just don't like to sleep like empty. I have to be like kind of swaddled. I know that's kind of like childish, but it's just how I sleep. I have a hard time sleeping with one pillow. So I always have to ask the front desk for 2 more pillows because typically there's only one. Sometimes there's 2, but every single hotel so far or hostel, whatever I've been at, I'll ask for an extra pillow and they're like, pillow? I'm like, yes, pillow, pillow, yes, like pillow. And then just then the guy's like, oh, pillow, and he brings out a blanket. I'm like, no, like square pillow. He goes, oh, pillow. It's like, yes. Anyways, I think that's funny, but that's it for tonight. We're gonna work on videos for the rest of the night. Maybe post some videos. I'm really behind. I guess y'all are technically really behind. Like I'm trying to post every day, but I think at this point we're still in Korea with like YouTube, and I'm leaving for the States in like 3 days. So I'm gonna maybe start trying to post 2 a day to catch everybody up. So we'll see how that's gonna start working, because now that just means there's more work for me to do when I get home, or like get back into the hotel at night, and in the morning I'm gonna have to take more time. Like I'll post one in the morning and then I'll post one at night. So anyways, let's get to work. I'll see y'all in the morning. Peace.